and welcome to another episode of It's a Grit Life. One of my favorite things about the Freedom Chair is its versatility. This means that I can use it on a trail or at the beach, but then if I need to, I can use it in a restroom or out shopping or go out to eat. It is specifically designed to fit into all ADA accessible spaces. Recently, my boyfriend Kelsom and I started the day out with a simple Freedom Chair outing in mind, but then as things do happen, we ended up doing much more than we had planned. Luckily, even though my Freedom Chair was the only mobility equipment I had with me, I managed just perfectly, as you will see. We had gotten kind of a slow start that morning, so we decided to grab breakfast on the way before heading to our main activity. Kelsom took me to this adorable little downtown outdoor cafe. The patio area was small, but I was able to smoothly roll right to a table. The food and the coffee were so good. While we were eating, we started talking and decided to pop into this sports store that was across the street to see if they had a couple things that we had been looking for. While they didn't have what we asked about, some on-sale clothes caught my eye, and I decided to try them on. Fortunately, the Freedom Chair is maneuverable enough to fit into most dressing rooms. Unfortunately, that means that I was able to try on the clothes, and I liked them, and I left with a much lighter wallet. For our main event of the day, we decided we wanted to hang out at the Lake at the Hills. It's a man-made lake and recreation spot in our town. It is still technically spring, so perhaps we were a little premature with deciding to do a lake day. It was windy, as it does tend to be where we live, but with temperatures in the low 70s, none of us were eager to dive into the water. Not wanting to waste the trip, we just meandered along the shoreline. One of my favorite things to do with the Freedom Chair is to wheel in shallow water. It moves so well in the dense, packed sand that it makes me feel like I'm in a small boat or something. Because conditions weren't exactly favorable, we called it quits pretty soon. The Freedom Chair allowed me to move seamlessly from the water up to the beach. On the way home, we realized we needed to stop and grab some groceries, and it was my turn to buy, so of course I had to go in. Luckily, my Freedom Chair gives me the maneuverability to handle just about any kind of grocery store obstacle as well. With our groceries paid for, finally our day was done and we took the Freedom Chair home for a well-deserved rest. As you can see, my Grit Freedom Chair handled outdoor settings perfectly, but because it can transition indoors as well, I wasn't stuck waiting in the car or outside just because it was the only mobility equipment I'd brought with me that day. I got to fully engage in my day out and about with my boyfriend. I am so grateful for that. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode of It's a Grit Life. Until then, go out and have an adventure of your own.